Hi Pradeep ji. Hi Olivia.
Hello.
Hi Rihanna Jo.
Yeah, hi Shubrata, hi
Hi
Hello.
Richard.
Mr. Skillen.
Hi.
Hi
Hello,
Wendy. How are
Pradeep.
you? Happy New
Hello,
Year.
Wendy.
Hi Lando.
Hello, SK Lim.
Pradeep ji, you're feeling cold there.
Yeah,
Where
it's
exactly are
Hello.
you?
yeah, very
Cannot
spine.
hear you. You are muted.
Yeah,
Oh my. Sorry. My earphones were not in
yeah, it's very
place.
spine chilling cool here.
Where
Hello,
exactly are
Wendy.
you now?
In Sonipat near Delhi.
Okay, yeah, it would be 8 degrees or something, no?
Yeah,
Enjoy,
toward.
enjoy.
Hello, Oliver.
Hi Lydiana. Hi Warren Co. Hi, Gemma, or how do I pronounce that?
Gemma. Hello, Gemma.
Gemma. So do we wait for 2 or 3 minutes, or because you know those haven't? I mean, somebody is left to join in. Hi, Olivia. So how is New Year? Enjoyed?
It's good. Yeah, enjoy.
Yes. So how many of you are eagerly awaiting the the Chinese New Year 2025?
Yeah.
Fabio is joining. Thank you, thank you. One minute, one minute. Hi,
Hello,
Fabio.
Hello, Fabio.
I think we should join because let people trickle in as and when it pleases them. We have to, most of us are here. So, a very fabulous New Year, all of you. Okay. I hope you all had a lovely New Year's Eve and New Year. So, here's wishing from TDR. Here's wishing all of you sound health, immense joy, and a fun-filled New Year. Okay. Your mic doesn't work, Fabio? Okay, all right. So, shall we start then?
Yeah,
So, from the
sure.
5th of January, we're going to start with which month?
It's the ox month, January.
Yeah, but what odds?
Oh, no, for that I have to refer
What
to
odds? No?
no.
Hadza students? No? It is going to be the Ting Cho or Yin Fire Ox month. Okay,
Okay.
we're going
Right.
to kickstart on the 5th of January and it will prevail. The Ox month will prevail till 2nd of February 2025 because this year, Li Chun or Chinese New Year is going to begin on the 3rd of February, not 4th. Unlike all other years, this year it's going to be starting on the 3rd. Okay, so let's see what we have in store and how we can make this last month of the Gregorian uh, calendar count. All right. Okay, Banjit, are the slides there in place? Yes. So I'm sure all of you have attended our TDR Align. Nobody's new over here. So you know Rihanna Dilian. She is a Bazi Feng Shui Zari and qimen and Yijing consultant. She's been practicing for many, many years. And then we have Richard Sim, who is again a Bazi Feng Shui qimen, Zari and Ming Shing and Yijing consultant. All of you know him. I don't think you'll need any introduction. Then yours truly, Shivrita. And I have been practicing Bazi Feng Shui Zari and Yijing for a very long time. Okay. And in case you'll need any help or in case you want to click on a chart or consult or uh, get in touch with us, then this is our link. All right, you could take a screenshot. Next slide, please. And these are the events we've been conducting since 2021. We started with date selection. Okay, so we have Rihanna there, me, Richard, and all of us And many of you are here, right? Fabio is there, and two, three people are missing today, but Fabio is there. You can see Fabio there. Yes, Fabio. Okay, so we have been conducting events for a very long time and consulting also. Okay, and next slide, please. Yes, these are our clients and our students. And this is the link. Yes, we have Robert there, Fita. All of them are our students. And I don't think Jeshri Bose needs any mention because she is the founder of TDR. Okay, all of you know her. So she doesn't need any mention, nevertheless. Okay, next slide, please. Now, in case you haven't, you aren't part of our daily guidance channel on Telegram, then please uh, scan this QR code and join, or you could click on this link to join. You will receive messages, daily Bazi messages, daily qimen directions. Okay, and we have weekly also. And whenever we wish to notify you regarding an upcoming program, then this is the place we notify you. Okay. Of course, we have your emails also, but this is one place where communication happens on a regular basis. Okay. So please scan this QR code or you could click on this link. Yeah. Next slide, please. Okay, so we start with Feng Shui as usual. Okay, next slide. I'm going to be handling Feng Shui on Rihanna's behalf. Okay, now that is Feng Shui. Okay, is divided into Shui, which is subdivided into flying stars and purple white script. Now, the San He part of Feng Shui, okay, it deals with landforms. It deals with the mountains, the rivers, the roadways, okay, and what lies next to your building, what is opposite your building, what lies behind your building, to the left, to the right, where there is a river, and the shape of the river, and how the river is formed, and the effect of the river or a water body or a lake or a sea. Okay, and it also deals with uh, road, okay, roadways, and of course the mountain. Mountain forms a very integral part of feng shui. We have different kinds of mountain, and they have an effect on us. So that is all about San He or landform feng shui. Next slide, please. Okay, and then we have San Yuan, which deals with the formulae. And actually, Feng Shui deals with both the formulae. The formulae are just numbers or applications, and they will fall flat without the proper landforms to support. Okay, if the landforms aren't conducive, all right, or if there are no landforms or no conducive landforms, then there is absolutely no effect for the stars. The formulae will fall flat. So if we are afraid of five yellow is something that people usually freak out, okay? But you have a facing star 5 and there is a mountain, then you need not worry so much. Okay, so that's how feng shui works. And there are four factors in feng shui, that is time, environment, people, and building. And we all know the most important is what? Align people. Which among the four is the most important? We have time, environment, people, and building. Please unmute yourself. Which of these four is the most important?
People.
People, okay? Because if the environment, the time, people, and everything is, sorry, building is there in place, but there aren't any people living in that particular place, then it will not affect, it doesn't really matter. Because feng shui is for us, for the living, okay? So these are the four factors, time, environment, people, and building, that matter the most. The shape of the building, where the building lies, and whether there's any shachi that is targeted at us. All these things depends upon the building factor. And the environment, as I said, how green the mountain is, not just the shape of the mountain, but how whether it is the mountain has vegetation or it is a rocky mountain. Okay, that matters. And where the mountain is, if you have a beautiful mountain or maybe a rocky mountain, say in the north, then it is not going to be it will not be as effective as any mountain in the northwest or west or anything. Okay, and of course the time factor, because feng shui is extremely dynamic. So whatever uh, holds true today will not hold true tomorrow. Like, for example, till period 8, star 2 was regarded as an illness star. We used to freak out. But now, come period 9, and people are worshipping star 2. People want star 2. We are seeking out star 2 because it is good for assets, for property. Okay, so star 2 is rather has started showing its goodness. Okay, so that is what feng shui is all about, the four factors. Next slide, please. Yes. So now we come to flying stars, which is again a very integral part of feng shui. But again, without the proper landforms, these stars will fall flat. They aren't going to be of any use. Okay. Now, as I said, we're going to kickstart the January or Tingcho month from the 5th of January 2025, and this will prevail till 2nd of February 2025. And this is going to be a Tingcho or Fire Ops month. Okay. Now, this month, all the stars are repeating themselves. Like the annual tree, we have annual tree in the center. And this month, we also have a monthly tree in the center. It's going to be a full unit kind of a thing. In the sense, all the stars are repeating. So what is going to happen in the center? The center is good for sportsmen. I have detailed all the good things first, and then I have detailed the negatives. Okay. So this area is good for sportsmen and for athletes. Okay. So if you have a sportsman at home, budding sportsman or an accomplished one, then it is wise to put them here because they will be able to use the aggressive energy and channelize them effectively. But at the same time, if you have children, very little children there, then they are likely to be a little hyperactive. And even old people, seniors also, because seniors, why seniors? Because seniors hardly engage in sports or anything very aggressive. Okay, because seniors normally they would be afraid to go out and play sports or even go for a walk. So if they are there, if they occupy the center, their energy hasn't got expended. So they will be quite hyperactive if you put them there. Okay. So be a little careful. And people are likely to be a little extravagant. So this year, if you have she or you in your chart, especially she, that is she dog, and you are going to be in the center, then there is a high likelihood that you will go overboard and splurge all your money. So I would advise you to exercise caution, okay? But it is good for sportsmen. Be a little careful with young children and very old people because they are likely to be a little hyperactive. All right, then we come to the Northwest. Northwest, we have a 4, annual 4, and a monthly 4. It is excellent for knowledge, to gain wisdom, to study. So if you've enrolled into any uh, course, or if you have little children who are looking forward to studying, then you can put them here because it's good for knowledge. And it's possible that people will travel a lot. They will get more opportunities to travel, to explore their country. It may not be something huge. It could be going from one state to another. It could be even that, but it is likely to happen. And but at the same time, if you have adolescent children, then you need to warn them because they are likely to get into dangerous sexual encounters. So if you have anyone for that matter, any ladies also you need to be careful of. But young children, especially young children, definitely because they are young. and they can be a little unwise, or let's put it, they are vulnerable. So you need to warn them. So maybe if you have very young girls over there, teenagers, adolescents, you can shift their bedroom or study area. Okay. So that is for Northwest. Then we come to the West. West is going to be a doubly dangerous sector because we have the annual 5 there. And now this month we also have the monthly 5. So it is an illness star, and people are going to be prone to accidents. Okay, so please have your insurance in place, and if possible, uh, engage a driver, or be a little careful, be more mindful while driving. And if you have certain harms in your chart, then I would suggest that you keep away from alcohol because it can be pretty bad. And please do not put your seat, even others should not occupy the West. Do not be in the West and do not sleep with your head towards the West. Okay. And this is especially for young children and senior citizens, because senior citizens' health, their immunity is already compromised, and you don't want them to further bear the brunt. Okay. And wrong decisions are also possible. Somebody could take a wrong decision, they could invest wrongly, and their investment and everything could end up in bankruptcy. They could go bankrupt. So be very mindful. I hope the metal is there. And this month also, please do not remove the metal. Keep it there because you need it more this month. Like few months back, we had somebody whose child had fallen sick, very ill. He had to be hospitalized, and he was very, very ill. And despite attending a line, and despite us telling them, they did not really remember, and they put the child there. The child was already going through a clash, and he was qua 1. Okay, so one the 5 is the worst sector. This year, the 5 is still, we are still better off because it is in the West. But 5 and 1 is a dangerous combination. Of course, the child escaped, he was all right. But this is something now you all are attending a line, so you might as well remember these things. Okay, make the most of it, make use of this line. Okay, then we come to Northeast. Northeast, what is happening at Northeast? People, authority figures, okay, the CEO, COO, the police, or people who decide for you, okay, they will be at loggerheads. Maybe they will face stiff opposition, and they will have somebody quite rebellious, or two authority figures could be at loggerheads, and this could cause chaos. So if you are using the Northeast, then be a little calm, because somebody could trigger you, somebody could provoke you, maybe not deliberately, they could be doing it inadvertently. But you need to be mindful, listen to them, maybe what they say will make sense, and maybe it's for everybody's good, for the higher good. So maybe you could give them a patient, ear, and try to glean if what they say is right. Okay. And there will be problems related to head and lungs. Okay. So respiratory issues, and people with migraine could also have a problem, or people could suffer from head injury. Okay. Then we go to the south. Now, South with the double 7 there, it's good for communication, excellent for communication, very good for singers, people whose job involves communication, like orators, speakers, or motivation coaches, or teachers, okay, salesmen, singers, all these people, South is going to be excellent. But at the same time, we also need to be careful of one thing. If you use the South and you aren't a 7, it's likely that you will, what do you call it? You will um, listen to somebody and take the wrong decision. You will fall for somebody's sweet talks. Okay? Somebody with a silver tongue could come and persuade you into doing something that you may not really like later. So you could fall for somebody's ploy. So you need to be careful, and especially older men need to be a little careful of young girls, adolescent girls or ladies who are below 35. You know, the honey trap thing, all of us know what is honey trap. So this is what you need to be careful of if you are occupying the south. And again, surgeries. There could be some kind of minor mishaps and stitches somebody could uh, 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 somebody could meet with a minor mishap or accident due to which they will need a surgery. Okay. So this is what you need to do. You need to be mindful. And then we come to the north. North is good for landed assets, landed property. Okay. So if you have invested in a property, then there is high likelihood that you could reap benefits. Okay. And somebody, your old clients could also come back to you. So if you are in any business where you need your old clients, then you can occupy the north. Good for family relationships. If you want to enhance your family relationships, you could use the north and again look for qimen, the conducive achievement chart also with the harmony deity or whatever. Okay. And but at the same time, your bones, your fingers, and nose could get affected. So again, you need to be careful while walking around. Somebody could trip and fall, or while walking on wet floor, be careful. Okay, because it's again related to bones. Nobody should suffer from a fracture, right? And fingers. So if you are working in a mill or where you need your fingers constantly, suppose you are handling heavy machinery, then be very, very careful because we don't want accidents. And nose also. Again, when we fall flat on our tummy, it's possible that nose or something could get affected. So be very, very careful. Then we go to the southwest, which has nine. You will benefit, or rather, you will experience many happy occasions. You could be invited for weddings and parties. Okay. So don't decline because that is one way where you could network. Right. So that is an opportunity for you to network. It is good for fame. So people who are looking for fame, people who are bloggers, writers, singers, and people in the entertainment industry, please use Southwest because it's quite likely that people will notice you. But just ensure that you have something really solid to give. So, you have something of value to give. Okay. Because otherwise people will notice flaws also. At the same time, be extremely mindful of fire hazards. Yes, it could be forest fires, and no, it may not be that. It could be something uh, induced by human beings, a cigarette stub, okay, that could light up, or somebody drinking and smoking, and they just leave the cigarette stub there that could leave. Okay. And in colder countries, if you don't have an electric heater, you come out and you use the actual log fire, even that could actually incite a fire. Okay. So, or of course, definitely we have the electric fire also. So check your earthing and just look for everything, your earthing and electrical falls, your wiring, everything. Okay. Then we go to the east. We have one, an excellent place because one, as you all know, in feng shui is a helpful nobleman. So if you are looking for uh, somebody to help you, and especially if you are a Kuei or Run Day master, then I think it will be very beneficial if you occupy the east because there is a one there and east is also for Mao. Okay, so the run and the Quay masters will benefit the most. So if you are a run or a Quay master, try to be in the east. Even if you are a student and a run and a Quay, especially a Quay, be in the east. You never know. You could get hold of a mentor. There will be somebody who will come and help you. Okay. And it is also good for academic success, especially if you are a Quay Day master, because your intelligent star is there. You could get hold of a mentor or somebody could help you, a teacher, somebody who would show you your path. And it you are likely to grasp better, you are likely to remember better, you are likely to study better. So make use of this month, right? By being in the East. At the same time, alcoholics must be a little careful because being there could incite them, provoke them to drink more. Okay, so you need to be careful. Then we have the Southeast, money from landed assets with a double two there. So if you are a property owner or you have a farm or a farmland patch of land, you wish to sell it or you wish to negotiate, then yes, Southeast will be the best place. Okay. At the same time, gluttony, you need to be careful while eating. Be very careful where you dine. So eat from hygienic places. Ensure that your food is kept covered, the dishes are kept covered, and ensure that you use clean water and clean food, in the sense your vegetables, your meat, or whatever you use, your fruits, they are free from worms or pesticides or everything. That's something you need to be careful of, and be go moderate, in the sense don't glut your tummy, because weight gain is possible. There are other complications also that could arise due to gluttony. So limit that. Okay. So please take a screenshot. That is the flying star chart for the tincture month. All right. Take a screenshot, please. Next slide, please. Yes. So we have this. This is a sample chart, a house's floor plan. Now, this month you need to be what do you need to actually do? Like we have the five yellow double fives there in the West. As I said, you need to be careful. So this person over here, this room in the West that he's occupying, he will really need to be careful. If his metal is in place, it will be taken care of. Otherwise, another thing, if you cannot, it's best if they can move out. More than the cure, avoiding the particular sector will what will work the best. If you cannot avoid the sector, then at least avoid sleeping with head towards the west. You could use the six instead. Okay, you could put your head towards the south instead. All right. So that is for the west, and then we it is the Cho month. Okay, so monthly Grand Duke is there in the Cho. So absolutely no digging, drilling, renovating. Even if you want to put up a painting on the wall, you could ask for somebody to strike a nail on the wall. Even that can be hazardous. Even that is a huge no, because something it could provoke the Cho over there, the Grand Duke over there, monthly Grand Duke, and cause you problems. So be extremely careful, just lie low and avoid that room. Or if you want to occupy that room, do not shuffle furniture and do not dig or drill or bang or do anything of that sort. Then we have the month breaker, which is in Way, Goat, Southwest. Again, a danger signal there, not a good sector where you can conduct your renovations or digging or drilling or anything. Absolutely no, it's a taboo. Do not shuffle furniture also. You can occupy the place. Definitely you can occupy the Northeast as well as the Southwest. You can be there. Just that you need to lie low. Treat as if this is the dragon or the tiger there. So as long as you remain there without disturbing the tiger, the sleeping tiger, all will be well, right? Then in the East, we have the three killings. Okay, in the East, we have the three killings. Yes, I said, I know East is an excellent sector, especially for students, especially for Water Day Masters, okay, and people who want to study, people who want to perform. It's an excellent place. But again, no renovation, no digging, no drilling, nothing. You be there, face the East, do whatever you want, no problem. Okay, be in the East, you can face any other good sector also, but no disturbing the earth. All right. Now, the southeast over here in the sample chart is missing. it is missing. So this house, because there is no room over there, in this house, the two will not have much effect. Okay. You will not be affected by the two because it is missing. Again, in the Northwest, partly Northwest is also missing. So you will, if any occupant lives in this house, then they will not get the benefits also of the Northwest, right? Yes, please take a screenshot. Next slide, please. That was just the chart. Yeah, Richard, you ready to
Yes.
take over Purple White?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So over to
Okay.
Richard.
Yeah.
We will, one second, Richard, we will be, as usual, we will be tackling all your questions, but in the Q&A, all right?
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to attend this January 2025 month align. I'll be talking about the purple white script chart. Next slide, please. Budget. Okay. All of you should take a screenshot of this purple white script chart. This purple white script chart can be used in landed property and apartment. So if yours is an apartment, you also can use it. Right. So everyone take a screenshot, right? So if done, we will go to the next slide. Okay, each sector, the combination is 1 and 4. So you know 1 and 4 is good for studies and exam, right? And for those office staff or white collar worker, actually, they will receive fame and recognitions. Right? And also this month, there will be job promotion and wealth increase. Right? I think you will uh, receive fame and recognition. That's why you will get promoted, right, with higher salaries. Right? So try to use this sector this month, right, especially for your studies or you're taking exam from home. Right? Okay, next slide, please. Manjit. Okay, the next sector, Southwest, 9 and 3. So this sector is especially excellent for fame and wealth. Right? And if children are conceived in this sector, right, they will be bright, brilliant, and intelligent. Right? And also there will be happiness in this sector. In this sector. Right? So next slide, please, Panjit. North sector, okay, 8 and 2 combination. This is especially good for wealth from real estate ventures, right? Partnerships, collaborations, and joint ventures. So it's especially good for wealth creation at the north sector. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, for puzzle navigation, I hand it back to Subrata. Subrata, are you there?
Yes, Richard.
Okay. Mm.
Okay, ready for Bazi navigation, all of you? Yes, next slide, please. So, as I said, okay, we are going to kickstart the Tingcho month on the 5th of January 2025, and the Tingcho month will prevail till which date? Anyone?
February midnight. 2nd of February midnight.
2nd of February. Okay, because we're going to actually, no, till 3rd also a little bit, because 3rd February night is when we're going to uh, start the
Okay.
the new year. Okay,
Patience
the
and New Year.
Heather
Yeah.
year. Okay, but yes, technically 2nd of February. Okay, so what is going to happen is Jia. Who amongst you is a Jia or Gang or Wu Day Master? Any Jia, Wu or Gang Day Master, Wu Earth? No? Nobody? Okay. So this month is going to benefit you. So if you are a Jia, a Wu Earth, or a Gang Metal Day Master, Yang Wood, Yang Earth, or Yang Metal Day Master, then you are likely to meet with noble people, somebody who would help you, mentors, guides, assistants, somebody who will help you a great deal. Okay, so keep your eyes and ears open. You never know. You could also, while just walking or something, you want an answer for something, there will be somebody who will give it to you. In some way, you will get to hear about it. Okay, but there will be somebody to help you. Okay, and Jia especially and Wood Masters again, it's a great month for making money. Okay, it's going to be a good month for making money. Okay. Now, if you have a dragon in your chart anywhere, then it's going to be a slightly challenging month. Why? Because there will be stress related to home or your workplace. So you could be disturbed due to workplace politics or at home, maybe due to your in-laws, due to your children, your husband, your wife, there could be some kind of tension which is going to create some kind of disharmony in you, which is going to make you stressful and tense. So if you know what your trigger is, you could try to avoid it, you could try to minimize it, or you could try to find a solution for it, right? So that's what you need to do. And then sudden discomfort concerning your living space. So something could happen due to which you may not feel comfortable living in your house, maybe due to some construction work happening outside. There could be disturbances. Okay, there could be, um, uh, you won't feel peaceful. You may want to change your house. You may want to quit and go to some other place. Again, it's only going to be for 1 month, hopefully. So try to see what you can do about it. Okay, and watch for aggressive tendencies. So that naturally, if you are going to be stressed out and tense, you are likely to become agitated. So you need to watch for aggressive tendencies. Try to avoid those triggers, have plan B at hand, okay? Try to remain aloof, try to mingle with people who will support you, who have your back, or try to find a solution, viable solution. Next slide, please. Okay. If you have a snake anywhere in your chart, wealth luck for fire day masters, Bing or Ting, that is Yang fire or Yin fire day masters, it's going to be great wealth luck. Excellent for joint ventures, partnerships, and collaborations. So if you have a sir snake, then please go out and meet people, mingle people, network with people. Now try to use the feng shui part and this part. Okay. So if you are using the southwest and you have a sir anywhere in your chart, you could be invited for weddings or parties or get-togethers, some kind of reunions. Do not decline these ventures, okay, parties or whatever, because you could meet somebody whom you can help and who will help you in return. So this is a very good chance. And even if, see, even if you don't want to return favors or seek help or help somebody, it's okay. At least if you feel lonely, you could get out there and uh, learn about different perspectives. Okay. Somebody could throw an idea which you badly need, you desperately need, and it could be a beautiful idea. And that small idea could be enough to turn around things. So it is a matter of perspective. So go out there and mingle, network with people, meet a lot of people and network. See how you can help them and see how they can help you. Right? Next slide, please. Horse. So if you have a horse anywhere, difficult month because you will meet with a lot of obstacles. Have plan B at hand. Okay, try to have plan B because naturally obstacles and you need to have a second plan and don't depend on anyone. So if it is for information, if it is for some kind of help, avoid depending on anyone for anything. It is not that they will do it deliberately, they will try to ditch you deliberately, or they will try to, no, it may not be possible. It's quite possible that they may not be able to help you. So avoid depending on anyone and manage your temper because naturally with all these things with obstacles and others irritating you, not giving you whatever you want, you are likely to be grumpy and cranky. So manage your temper. Next slide. Okay, we have the goat. Anyway, if you have a goat anywhere in your chart, definitely a challenging month. Again, you need to have plan B at hand. Avoid commencing anything new. So if you've been planning to commence anything, maybe start something, maybe even a diet. Okay, diet and exercise and all you can. But if it is something very important like investments, okay, starting something important, maybe a business, it's better to share, I mean, it is better to stall those plans, okay, and start on a better, at a better time. And it is going to be a slow moving month. Things are not going to be really very quick. It will, you may anticipate everything quick, but may not happen. It's going to be a very slow moving and sluggish month if you have a goat anywhere in your chart. Of course, there are many other criteria also to be met. Okay. So, but in general, this is what it is. Next slide. Okay. Monkey, and it's going to be neutral. Nothing there, nothing exciting happening there. It's going to be an uneventful month. Of course, we need to look at the entire chart, but prima facie, this is what it is on the surface. Next slide, please. Then you have the rooster. If you have a rooster, you rooster anywhere in your chart. Wealth luck for fire demasters. If you're a ping or a ting, that is yang or yin fire demasters, then wealth luck, expect some kind of windfall. Excellent for joint ventures, partnerships, collaborations, and networking. So please go ahead and network, meet a lot of people, mingle, do not decline invitations. Next slide. Dog, she dog, take your work seriously, finish pending tasks on time. It's quite possible that you promised something to somebody, and due to New Year's and other celebrations, you could forget it. Okay, it's happened with me recently, and somebody could pull you up for that. So try to note everything down in your calendar, in your diary, and try to fulfill all those things. Okay, finish pending tasks on time, try to declutter, and avoid promising. So somebody wants you to finish something, then they could ask you, your boss could ask you, when are you likely to finish this? If they want something by, say, 30th of January, 31st of January, say it may not be possible. I will give it to you. I will submit by the 4th of February and try to finish it by the 25th of January. because that way you will earn some kind of brownie points. Okay, so do not promise anyone anything, and say a no when you don't wish to commit. Suppose somebody wants something from you and you aren't comfortable, say no. Maybe somebody wants you to join them for a picnic or a party. Of course, look at the entire chart. But if you aren't comfortable, if you are going to be busy, if it's going to, eat away your time, then you might as well say, no, it's not possible. I'm extremely sorry. This month it's not possible. I've celebrated a lot and I need to work. Say that. Be polite and say that. Okay, next slide, please. Big. Windfall for Earth Demasters, Wu and G Demasters, windfall, because they are likely to gain money. Great time to network and exchange pleasantries. So go out there, meet, put your best foot forward, connect with a lot of people, reconnect with your old friends, okay? See how they can help you and see how you can help them. Suitable time to go on a holiday with family or friends. So if you've been planning to go on a vacation or a holiday, meet up with all your cousins, your siblings, aunts, and uncles, use it. You never know because it's going to be fun, right? And of course, try to make it fun, okay? Try to encourage others, be kind because it's the start of the year. You never know how it could take you forward, okay? And there will be romance luck for some. For some people, they are likely to meet somebody interesting. Whether it culminates into a long-standing relationship or not, it's again, we have to look at your chart. It depends upon your chart. Next slide. Rat, financially lucky for a day masters. So if you are a Wu or a G day master, again, financially, you are in luck. There could be promotions, there could be perks, there could be some kind of profits, windfall gains, okay? And travel luck for some. If you've been thinking of traveling somewhere, then probably this is a good month because you will get opportunities to travel. All right, next slide. Next slide, please. Ox. If you have an ox anywhere, wealth luck again for Earth Masters. Mentor luck, as I said, for Jiawu and Gang Masters. You are likely to meet somebody helpful. Excellent for networking, partnerships, and joint ventures. Again, you need to see in the if you recall the biblical verse, ask and you shall receive. You will also need to seek help. If you go on a holiday, okay, it's possible that somebody will try to help you inadvertently, but at the same time, make use of it. If you find somebody trusted and reliable, maybe you could ask them for help and they will give it to you. Okay, ensure that they are trusted and reliable, but not the kinds who will spread rumors or try to, put you down. Okay, next slide. Tiger, if you have a tiger, profitable for wood masters. Wood masters are likely to make money. Apt for socializing, for networking. Okay, and again, when you network, share or ideas, look for ideas. If you're working, then ensure that you meet more often. Of course, it again depends upon the chart, but have meetings with your colleagues, with your boss, with your subordinates. Look for ideas, give them yours. Okay, discuss issues because people are more likely to listen to you. They will warm up to your ideas. They are going to be more open to your ideas. Okay, so make good use of it. Again, good for collaborations, for joint ventures and partnerships. Next slide. Rabbit, it's going to be a neutral month. Nothing exciting happening, nothing eventful. Okay, because we need to look at the entire chart to determine the potency of everything. Right. So that's it about your Bazi. I give the floor back to Richard because he is going to talk about qimen. Yes, Richard, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
So everyone, I'm back. I'll be talking about the qimen Dunjia January month chart. It's from January 5th to February 2nd. Next slide, please. Banjit, next slide, please. Okay, so everyone can take a screenshot of the month chart. So this is 2025, January 5th to February 2nd, right? So we start with the north sector where there's chief, right? So you can, in this month, if your destiny palace is in north, you also can connect and command the chief for your goals. And this chief level is quite high, level 6, right? Of course, if you have a chief at level 1 in this sector, it will be raised to level 6 this month, right? So for chief, right, you can manifest for protection from all negativity, right? So next sector, northeast, nine heaven. Nine heaven is also quite powerful because it's just beside the chief, right? So for nine heaven, things can happen pretty fast. But before you visualize, before you manifest, sorry, you have to think of that outcome first. Think of the successful, you know, situations. Then you know, talk, connect and command the nine heaven to make sure that your goals are achieved on that day or on and when, which day, right? Now we go to each sector, nine earth, right? So nine earth is about healing. Nine earth is also a well star, right? So if wealth is your concern, you can command the nine earth to show you the way to financial freedom and also life balance, right? This is for nine earth. So now we move to Southeast Palace. We have a tortoise there. So tortoise, tortoise also, if you use this sector, I mean, you command the tortoise, I mean, for learning the mysteries of the universe in your Chinese metaphysics studies, right? And tortoise also means you can influence other people, but make sure you are protected first before you try to influence people, right? If not, you yourself will have the same emotion with the other person that you're trying to help, right? And next sector, south, tiger, right? So tiger is about power, energies. So if you need more energy to complete your wealth pursuits or wealth related goals, so you can command the tiger to give you the energy. And also tiger means forcing people to do or follow your command. Right. Next sector will be southwest, harmony. So as we all know, harmony is about relationships, right? And harmony is also about attracting the right people to help you achieve your goals, right? And harmony also can help you connect or reconnect to people that you have difficult connecting. Right? So now next sector, west, the moon. Moon deity is about wisdom. Wisdom, so you can command the moon deity for the wisdom and knowledge. In return, you need to share it with other people. Right? So next sector will be snake. So snake is usually about intuition. And this snake is quite powerful, is at level 7. So you can command the snake to give you the or enhance your intuition before your consult. Right? It can it can help you or enhance your intuition for the solutions. Right? So I think we have come to the end. Right? Chief, we have finished chief already. So everyone, those who don't have the software, can screenshot this chart. So if all is done, we will move to the next slide. Banji, next slide. Okay, this E sector is one of the good sector during the month, right? You can place yourself or back to this direction, this sector, so that you are in a better or favorable position than your competitors. And also, you can send out delusive messages to mislead your opponent, right? So the first part is placing yourself in an advantage position. The second one is misleading people with delusive messages, right? And then you also can seek clarity in this sector with a peace of mind. I mean, with peace of mind. So, as you know, this sector have open doors, so it's especially good for career. You can ask, actually, back to this direction and ask for an increase in salary because ambassador stars and night earth is all all of these are well staffed. So for career wise, it's really very beneficial. Remember, each sector, back to this each sector, right? And face your opponent if you want to win the business contract, right? Okay, this is for each sector. Next slide, please. So now we come to northeast sector. So northeast sector, this sector is good for negotiations and closing business deals. And then if you want to pacify someone, back to this sector, then pacify that angry guys or angry person. And also, if you want to receive fruitful connections back to this sector to get the connections. So I've done with this northeast sector. Next slide, please. Okay, supercharge yourself. These are the dates where you can supercharge yourself. Next slide, please. Okay, this one for confidence. Confidence is also called green dragon return. Right. So back to this sector, northwest, on January 16, 11 a.m. to 12:59 p.m. 28 January, back to north, 11 a.m. to 12:59 p.m. So this one you can back to it and get the courage for your goals, whatever. It can be asking a pay rise from your boss, asking a date, right, from a new friend, opposite gender friend, right? And for male, it is good to ask for engagement for male. So back to that direction during that time, and you know, uh, propose a engagement. So this is, and also this sector is good for all wealth related activities. Right. Okay, next slide, please. Inner bliss. Now, inner bliss is also means flying bird fall into cave. So on 6 January, back to northwest, 11 a.m. to 12:09 p.m. 28 January, back to west, 1 p.m. to 2:59 p.m. Right. So this sector is most beneficial for activities in business or business activities. Right. If you need assistance from higher power people, you can back to this direction. Right. And again, you will be successful in wealth pursuit if you back to this direction. And if you want to launch a new campaign, back to the direction and the time stated, right? And this sector is also good for men asking for engagement, proposing for engagement. Right? Okay, next slide, please. Charisma. Okay, charisma is also meaning jade maiden watching the door. So for this sector, you back to it so that most of the things turn out good. Right? Right. And if you want to connect with other people, you can back to this sector on 22nd January, east, back to east, 5 p.m. to 6:59 p.m. 28th January, southeast at 7 p.m. to 8:59 p.m. So you can back to this sector if you need to mediate between two persons, right? Back to the direction on the day and time, right? For the mediations. And this jade maiden watching the door is especially good for female who is proposing an engagement to the man, for female. This one's very beneficial, right? And then last of all, it will bring happiness you back to this sector on the date and time. Okay, so for women, it's good to propose an engagement, right, to the men. Okay, next slide, please. Banjit. Okay, everyone, you can take a screenshot of these dates, and those want to join our daily guardian channel, Telegram channel, you can screen the, I mean, you can, yeah, scan the QR code. So everyone, have you all taken this screenshot for these dates? Okay, next slide, please. Okay, Oliver, next. So now we'll open up for Q&A. So who have question, unmute yourself, unmute.
Raise your hands, or you could unmute yourself and ask anything related to today's qimen, Bazi, Feng Shui.
Anyone? No questions?
Still thinking. No questions today. Landolf is smiling. Pradeep ji.
Yeah, may I ask, Shubhrata?
Yes, sure, sure.
I haven't, done the courses, so I thought I'm not eligible to ask question here. Rather, I was listening.
No,
Yeah,
no, 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 not at all.
okay, okay,
A
thank
line is for people to understand the month and gear themselves up, rather, try to prepare themselves to avert any issues or enhance their luck.
Okay, okay. So, as a fresher and newcomer, I don't know
Mhm.
Chiman Dunjia. As Richard is saying, we should have the back towards that. So, one of my basic queries, if the house, see, it was my query in the, my basic XKDG basic also. When we say if it is in a corner like northwest or southwest or northeast or southeast, and compass degree is not coming into that particular area where the two directions are adjoining.
Mm.
Like say if the northeast is falling entirely on the east wall, and if I back east, so according to it mentioned technically my back is towards east.
Okay,
So how to make use of the Chiman, so where it is advised like use your back should be northeast. So what to do in that case?
okay. Richard, do you want to handle that?
Yeah, you can choose your northeast sector of your hall, small tai chi, or your bedroom, small tai chi.
Okay,
Yeah.
irrespective of the fact, again, it is not falling on the adjoining of the east and northeast.
Mm,
No, you can be anywhere and
mm,
put your back to northeast or the east. You can be in
mm.
any room. You can be anywhere in on earth. In the sense, you can go to your garden and
Yeah,
put your back to northeast.
fine, got it. So it's
Yeah.
basically the pi division, right?
Yes.
Instead of
Yes.
finding
The
a
pie
corner of
division.
the northeast, we should rely or we should use the pi division.
Mm,
Yes.
That's it.
yes.
Many
You can
thanks.
go anywhere in any corner of earth.
Yeah, even standing on the
Yeah.
road, we can use that. Ki, okay, my back is to
Yeah.
northeast according to the compass.
Mm,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Or
So
you could even use your own Destiny Palace, and then you could back your, suppose your Destiny Palace is southwest. You go
yeah,
to the southwest room, that is, your location is southwest.
yes,
But in the southwest room, You
Yeah.
sit with back to northeast or the east.
Right.
See, location is different from direction.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so yeah, so you can even do that. You can go to any room because this is direction, the
This is
qimen, and
direction.
not location. Yeah,
Yeah, that is
you
fine
can go
tuning.
anywhere. Yeah, yeah, fine tuning.
Mm. Yeah,
Mm.
that's great. Amazing answer, and many thanks for clarifying my doubt because I have it since February 2024. Now ended in January.
You can go anywhere and
Thank you.
do
Thank you.
it.
Thank you.
Because even in the small country, we have the east and the southeast and everything, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah, first we should make
but
use of
when you,
it, and then within
yeah,
that,
but when you,
Isaac.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
But when you want to get the benefit of a particular star, which is conducive along with the landforms, then it's wiser to occupy that particular room. Like, for example, you want to make use of the one in the east.
right.
So it's preferable that you use the east room because location is 70% and direction is 30. So
Okay,
if you want to, yes, so if you go to the, say, east room to study, that would be more beneficial than
right.
you going to any other room and facing the east.
Yeah, because we are
Okay, that
making
is,
with the big Taiji.
yes,
Mm.
yes. So for stars and their potency, the location is the most
Location is important.
important.
Yes, it's a golden rule you have given. Yeah.
Anyone else? Do you have any other question?
No, no, it is clear.
No?
It's first time I'm using.
Okay,
I will use it because things are new for me, and
okay.
but it's a great session. I would say, Richard Shubhrata. I thought ki
Thank
okay,
you.
will be a massive
Mm.
one because I have a little knowledge in China's metaphysics, but it is crystal clear to me after listening to you people. And you are such a great teacher, and you are such a great mentor and noble mentor.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Thank you, Wendy.
Okay, Wendy. Okay. Anyone else with any question? No question is actually silly, right? Because we all, I mean, nobody is a master. We are all learning, in the sense, even when we tackle somebody else's question, we are learning because we are putting our thoughts, we are making our thoughts active. We are putting our mind to think. Right.
Okay, may I ask another question?
Yes,
Because
yes.
yeah, if suppose two is the monthly star and natal chart also have two, so it
Mhm.
is beneficial or for the patient we should avoid the room location rather. If there is a room in that.
See, if you have somebody, an older person, that is, if you have elderly people, and if they usually suffer from digestive problems, ulcers, and all that, it's wise not to. And see, another thing is the year is not over. Okay, we have one
Yes.
more month to go. And Southeast, that is especially Chan, is the Grand Duke
Yes,
this year,
exactly.
that is 2024. So
Yeah.
Grand Duke is best avoided by senior citizens because
Mhm.
their immune system is in any way, it's compromised. So by putting them, yes, you could put them in Southeast 3 also, but again, Southeast 3 is also afflicted this year.
Yeah,
So
from
you
France.
have, yeah,
SC2
no,
is the only option.
2024, 2024. I'm talking about we
2024.
have one more month to go,
Yes, yes. This year we can use the
right?
30 degrees, and next year we can only make use of the 15 degrees, that is SC2.
Yes, SC2. Yeah. So for this month, I would still suggest that you avoid SE for senior citizens, especially if they suffer from digestive issues
Right. And even
or
infants too. Yeah, because their immune
and
system, infants,
yes,
children, small, yeah,
infants
newly
also.
born children.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you're fine. And one thing about Baji, like you said, ki, okay, these day masters will have this difficulty. One is the day master, and yeah, you connected it with the branches also. Like
Branches also.
I'm a god.
Mm.
So it is anywhere in the chart means. And so how,
Anywhere.
particularly if we are in that area also, like for a god, if the month is indicated tough. So he should avoid to be in that location or facing that location.
Yeah, that is true, and the way should be avoided at all costs. Okay, so avoid facing the Joe or the way.
Yeah,
And if your main door is in those sectors, then again your challenges are going to be double manifold, I would say.
yeah,
Okay, so just be a little prepared, and especially while giving some information or talking to people,
right.
because inadvertently you could say something not really good, or not really, no, I wouldn't say good, but inadvertently you could blurt out something. Okay,
Yes.
or you could be somebody, it would be easy for others to drag something out of your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. That happens. Yes.
Yeah, that happens. So it really happened with me. Okay, it was a Sinway day, I think, day before, yeah,
uh,
yesterday.
Today's monkey day, I guess. It's a monkey day.
Today is a monkey day, so I think
There
yesterday.
was God day, yeah.
And yeah, so because somebody called me, and this lady wanted to know something. She's a client.
Okay.
And yes, what happened was I had a client on the 1st of January or the 31st, and her relative called me up yesterday. And I'm extremely, very, very particular. I mean, I'm very discreet, and I pride myself, for never blurting out. But I was almost about to say something. And when the other lady said, excuse me, I didn't understand. I said, oh no, that means this lady has not understood the entire story. So I managed to uh, mislead her a little bit because I had
Yeah.
to save my client. I had to save my client. So I managed to. Okay. So,
It's really very helpful this year. I also faced that
yeah.
having facing towards three killing in South. Suddenly it turned
Mm.
into in a dispute, and still I am going through that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's between family members with sisters. So suddenly
Okay.
something triggered. I was not prepared for that. Something that was very line which triggered me. Later on, I repent ki why I had this. But since she's elder to me now, it's her choice to carry that or to stop that. But it triggers. It triggers. That's why I became interested.
Yes.
Now this year regularly I would join Align and will take care of the measures and remedies
Mm.
suggested by you and everything. So helpful. It's so helpful.
A pleasure.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Richard, and thank you, Shubrata.
Most welcome. Any other question, anyone? Fabio? Yes, Manjeet, you can leave. Manjeet is asking something. Anyone else with any question? Fabio, Rihanna, Joe? Fabio, okay, you are not able to, your mic is not functioning. Have you put your question on chat? 29 Jan, will there be a replay because I'm celebrating Chinese New Year? Um, there should be a replay, Wendy, but okay, you need to see the Luna. No. 29th of January. Anyway, there should be a replay. Yeah? Anyone else with any question? Or do we wrap up? Rihanna, do you have anything? Fita?
No, I don't have any question. I have a sore throat.
Fita, do you have a question?
No, I don't have any question. I have sore
Okay.
throat.
Okay.
I'm just
All
listening to
right.
you.
Okay. So I guess that's it. We can wrap up.
No question.
Richard?
We can wrap up.
Okay. Okay. So see you all soon. See you all again by
Bye-bye.
Jan end of February. Okay. Have a grand year, a fabulous year, and sound health and a lot of fun. Okay. A lot of
Hmm.
learning too. Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Have a prosperous new year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. Hmm.